This is Tia Barr with Real TV Films, and I'm here with Mokwunye. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Tia.
And he is the CEO of PublicVine. What an amazing new platform.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tia.
How did you come up with this new platform for filmmakers?
Well, you know, I've been in the internet business, I've been in the telecom business, and I've always done work with content people. So I knew all about it, and a lot of my content friends came up and said to me, listen, we're getting robbed. Can you help us come up with a platform that will allow us to make more, to save, connect, transact, and get paid? And I said, surely I can. And that's why I was at Stanford University, to do just that.
And how many years in the making did it take to come up with this?
It took about 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But the thing is that at the end of it all, I found an amazing investor that then said, hey, listen, I see what you're trying to do. You have an opportunity to shake up the industry and basically change the way things are done. And here we are. A year later, the platform is going, and now we're getting vendors on. We're helping them connect, transact, and get paid to their consumers.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Now, this is the beginning, so where do you envision this 7 years from now, let's say? 7
years from now, that's so hard to see. Yeah. But I can tell you a few things that we believe that are going to happen. Okay. Number one, we're going to make it possible for the filmmakers and their consumers to connect regardless of where they are, regardless of how they are, and regardless of what device they're using, because PublicVine doesn't really care. It's internet-based. The second thing that we know for sure is that we're going to make it possible for filmmakers to be able to make more. In other words, they're going to be able to transact in a way that they couldn't directly to their consumers. And then we also know that we're going to make it possible for filmmakers to get paid. But not just the filmmakers, but also the consumers. Now, that's never happened. No. And that'll be incentive for the consumers to come back, invite those that they know to come consume the filmmakers. So
we know word of mouth, connecting, and then
connecting through the social networks.
That's beautiful.
Through the social networks.
It's all connected. I love it.
It's all connected. Yeah. It's all connected. But that is the technology that we have that allows us to do that. And that ties into the telecommunication networks around the world. So now we're talking about opening up for filmmakers a population of 3 billion consumers instead of just the 20 million that they get here and there.
Now tonight we're here for a very, very special film, Rooted in Peace.
Yeah.
Tell me, why was it important for you to get involved with Greg?
Well, first of all, with regards to Rooted in Peace, first of all, Greg Reitman is known for his work in the green film world, and that's pretty important to us, and in particular, it's pretty important to me. Yeah. I do believe, first of all, that it's important for us to take care of our environment. I do believe that global warming is happening, and I do believe that we have responsibilities therein. PublicVine wanted to be at the forefront of this movement. Now, it so happened that Greg went to University of Massachusetts in Amherst. That's where I did my graduate work. So when we
it was already
happening.
It was already in the cards.
It was already happening. And so when we co-sponsored the International Film Festival Summit, we met Greg there, and we started talking about what we could do and what was possible. And it was from there everything started happening. So it was rather organic.
So have you seen the film yet, or is this your first time seeing
I have actually seen the film. I don't sponsor anything that I don't see. But I have seen the film. Very impressed. Has amazing interviews from people like Archbishop Desmond Tutu, David Lynch, Ted Turner. I mean, just about anybody that you can imagine that has had a say in the discussion of war and peace, and in not just war and peace between humans and humans, but also war and peace between humans and the environment. And we want to make sure that that discussion is heard. Yeah. But more than that, we want to make sure that other filmmakers who have the same sensibility as Greg, even though they may not be dealing with the same topics, understand that PublicVine is the platform for them to use to make sure that the world buys their stuff.
Beautiful. I am all for it. I absolutely support and love what you're doing, and I really am excited to see the future of PublicVine.
Well, thanks a lot, Tia. Yeah. We hope to see more of you.
Thank you.
All right.
One last question. I want to know personally, in your own heart, what's the definition of peace?
That's a very difficult one, and I don't think that I can actually tell you immediately. I think
Maybe after the film he'll tell us.
Well, as a matter of sensitivity, I think that for different people arrive at peace in different ways. Some, it's as drastic as death. So determination. But for some, for some, it's actually when they have done the things that make them feel balanced with the rest of the world. No pull and pull, no tussle, no fussing and fighting. But at the end of the day, they are at peace. They have rested within themselves the way they want to serve the rest of the world. And I think that that's what Greg has come to.
Nam, I love it. Thank you so much for your vision. Thank you for executing your vision and helping future filmmakers. Once again with Nam here at the PublicVine and Rooted in Peace screening. Sundance 2015 Real TV Films.
Well, thank
Tia
you very
Barr
much.
signing off.